What's going on, Joe fans? Mr. 1013 here with another review. This time we're going to check out G.I. Joe Classified Series Retro Card Back, Tele-Viper. Now, we got Tele-Viper before in the line. He came with the flight pod, and there's a slight differences with the original and I guess the updated version. So on the updated version that came with the flight pod, it had like black sleeves instead of the regular skin on there. He also came with a couple extra head sculpts. He had um another. He had a. Well, I didn't want to say that. I was about to say something crazy, but but he has a Caucasian and African American head sculpt that came with the bipod, and then he had another one that had a more of a futuristic kind of mask on there as well. The vest was a little bit different, still based the same, but there was actually in the inside, instead of showing his blue shirt, there was actually some padding under there, and he also had wristbands and things like that. And his belt had a couple extra purple pouches on the side, but more or less it's the same figure, but just a little bit more equipment that came with the pod. But this time again, this is the retro card figure, and we got him more suited to the classic. So let's get right into it. With the retro series, they're real simple. You know what I mean? Because they didn't have, like, of course they're basing them off the old line, the original O-ring line. A lot of detail wasn't in those figures, so we kind of get just like the basis of it. And again, it's like, how can we grab these collectors or tug at the nostalgia and heartstrings to say, oh man, that's the retro one though. You know, we got the one with the pod. It's not quite like the one I remember when I was younger, but this is closer to it. So they definitely got it with the retro line. You know, it come with the classic card back and everything like that. And just points, if you want to keep it on card, you can keep them on card, but you got the classified that you can display. So you know how we are as collectors, you know what I'm saying? Whatever grabs our attention and we need to have it, we'll get it. But anywho, so again, Tele-Viper Classic. Again, we've seen this head sculpt before. We got the nice shiny metallic silver paint on the visor here. Nice details on the helmet, black with a little bit of purple hits on the sides here. The little snarl he got going on. Got the purple vest with the black padded head. Is this black or is it like a dark gray? Either black or a dark gray on the padding up here. We got the nice black buckle, silver zipper coming down the middle. Cobra insignia is clean down here. Up under the vest, he has the blue shirt as well. Nothing on this side. Nice belt too. Cobra insignia is really clean with the silver paint on there. We like the small details like that. Coming down, all blue, solid. Purple hits on the pockets here and here. Purple on top of the boots and black at the very bottom of the boots. And turning them around again, just some more of that padded texture. The belt is go all the way around. This is a separate piece. And that's pretty much it as far as the figure goes. As far as articulation, get your standard classified articulation so far. I mean, you got your butterflies, you got your ratchet ab crunch right here. Drop down hinges on the legs. You got the cut at the thigh, double jointed pinless knees and elbows. Twist at the top of the boot. Let me focus for you. Twist at the top of the boot. Well, come on, find us. Let's get it together. We gotta keep the quality. There we go. Twist at the top of the boot, and then our ankle articulation. Nothing hindering this figure at all. Head full 360, arms go out and everything. Cut at the wrist, and it has a hinge on it as well. Yeah, pretty not stiff at all. Solid figure. Let's check out his accessories. Doesn't come with a lot, but it comes with enough. So he has two different head sculpts. He has one that says, it doesn't say focus, so we need to just we got to get it to focus. So we got one that says alert on the top, and then we have one that says what the on the visor. So I mean, I get the idea. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if the visor was black and then you could have added like that little glow. You know how airbrushing, you want to make the glow, you just spray a little light fuzz, a little light paint around it just to get that glowy effect. I think that would have worked just a little bit better than having it on top of the silver. but it looks all right, I guess. And again, if you troop building, you could throw a different head sculpt on them, but you know, same basically head sculpt, just with two different texts on them. Still the same, still clean, paint absolutely clean, thrown around the back, everything's the same. But at least you get two different head sculpts again, just to get your display on. Then he comes with his weapon here, his backpack, all black. There we go, all black. Silver hits on the buttons, no articulation to it. Antenna doesn't move or anything. Weapon, there's a peg in there. No other removable pieces. And let's see how, oh, and the hose. If you can focus on that. I was really acting up today. Anyway, the hose and the stand. There we go. Jeez. And the stand. Again, please give us these in classified boxes. And while we got the focus, the cord. So let's see how his backpack fit, because you know we like the backpacks to be flush on the characters. We don't really like any gap in there, which he has a lot. So it's all right. You know what I'm saying? Would I like it flush? Yeah, but even let's see how we can get it closer. Maybe it might just be the peg. So yeah, that's how it's looking off the back. So a lot of gap in between there. The hose, there's a peg right here on the side. You can pop that in right there. We pop that in on the side? No, we don't. I'm tripping. We popped it in down here. That is for if you want to hold the gun, though. If you want to hold the gun up there. So there, bang, holes down there. And I believe this goes down here. Fits really snug. And then, of course, you know, you just get them to hold it. See how well, you know, you gotta work it in there. I will put the gun in there first before the hole. So I'll put it here first, like so. Get the hands together first and then put the holes in there. That'd be a better look for you. So that's pretty much it. Let's take a look at the card art. So you get the explosion card, retro card art on the back here. Turns to the back. You get the file card with the 5 different languages, the Who's in the Line, Cover Girl, Tele-Viper, Flint, lid at the bottom, then back to the front. And that is pretty much it for Tele-Viper. Again, the retro card series is really good. If you have space to display like these big, I know with the, you know, the 25th anniversary, those fit perfectly. And the O-ring line, if you still got them cards, you can post them on your wall, make a great looking backdrop. With these, take up a lot of real estate. You know what I mean? The figure's already like 6 inches or so, so this is 12 inches, so that'll just take up all of your wall. Giggity. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Appreciate you guys stopping through, checking out the review for the G.I. Joe Classified Series retro card and Tele-Viper. Until the next one, I'll catch you later. Peace.